guys, I'm Shani and you're watching It's Style Theory. This episode I thought was better than the last few episodes. It kind of felt like the old pacing was back and like the old fast-paced storylines, and there were a lot of different storylines going on in this one, and I don't know, I just liked it. I liked it, but at the same time, oh my god, I'm so sad that James died, because James and Cyrus are two of my favorite characters, and I cannot believe they killed him. Yeah, so I'm really upset about that. How do you guys feel about that? Anyway, as usual, I'm going to do a review, and then I'm going to talk about it. And if I'm looking down, it's because my notes are on my phone. If you hear people talking in the other room, I'm sorry. It's my parents. Okay, so the episode starts off with us finding out that James is the one that Jake killed. It didn't even seem real at first, but isn't that how death is in real life? It takes a while to sink in. So the White House mourns, and Cyrus is in complete shock. Sally, on the other hand, uses this whole thing to get ahead, or at least to try to get ahead. Olivia notices the two missing reporters, and she starts looking into it, and of course we know that Jake shot the two reporters. But Olivia doesn't know that Jake has anything to do with this, so she calls him. David has no choice but to cooperate with Jake if he wants to stay alive, which really sucks. He's in such a terrible place. So in the beginning he lies to Abby, thinking that he can't tell her about this. Jake buries the reporters in a hole somewhere, which was so crazy and surprising to me. We see more of Adna Salif and Olivia's mom. We get to learn a little bit more about them. Apparently Adna Salif hired Olivia's mom, but we still don't really know for what or why. And we're starting to see that Adna Salif may be, we're starting to see a little bit of possibly a good side of her, but they still haven't shown us the reason why Harrison was so afraid of her. I still don't really get that. Then there's a scary scene where Huck is looking in the safe in Olivia's office, and I just knew he was going to find out that Quinn was in there. And then I got super scared and I started hyperventilating and stuff. Not really, but yeah. Jake hires Quinn and Charlie to convince a guy to say that he is the one that did the carjacking that they're saying killed James. And then we get to see how Cyrus and James met through flashbacks that Cyrus has, and their love story is so sweet at times, and at times it was sad, but I'm so sad about this whole thing. We learn a little bit more about the kind of person that Olivia's mom is when she just shoots that guy she was meeting with. Huck, like I said, he finds the security proof that Quinn was in the office, and she shows it to Olivia. And then he takes it upon himself to go show up at her, was that her apartment? I don't know. Anyway, he shows up where she is with his toolbox. He has some nerve. Anyway, he's like, I'm here to kill you. And okay, what I thought off the bat when I saw that scene, I thought, oh, Quinn has gotten, I don't know, she's going to be better at handling this situation this time. It's going to be kind of an even fight between her and Huck, a rematch or something. That's what I thought. I wasn't letting myself be scared that that whole torture thing was going to happen again. It's sad, because like I said, Huck used to be my favorite character, but I'm mad at him for what he did to Quinn. Anyway, Quinn didn't seem scared, and yeah, you guys all saw what happened. Huck ends up kissing Quinn. Can I just say that I predicted a long time ago, it kind of seemed like he liked her. It kind of seemed like that. I suspected that. But too late, Huck. You ruined all chances of being with Quinn, in my opinion. And she better not go and end up being with Huck after that. Seriously, no. Just stay with Charlie if you're going to stay with somebody. At least Charlie didn't hurt her. Charlie has his problems too, but I don't want her to be with Huck. But I'm glad he didn't hurt her or try to kill her. I'm glad about that. Him just completely leaving after that, though, was kind of surprising and also kind of hilarious. I think he surprised himself in that scene. Olivia confronts Jake about what he did. And, okay, when this when their argument was happening, okay, so here's how I feel about that. I feel like Olivia's just been playing with Jake's feelings. Like, sometimes she's on, sometimes she's off, and it's just wrong. But then Jake, like, I don't like what he's doing as command. That argument, like, it wasn't like I was on either of their sides or anything. And yeah, I'm mad at Jake, obviously, for killing James. I know he had his reasons, but I wish he would have just talked to James like he talked to David. Cyrus doesn't want to stop working. Olivia and her dad talk about the point of everything and what it's like being the hand of God. I'm glad she is thinking about that kind of thing now. Like, I feel like Olivia's character has really, like, come quite a ways, like, since season 1. But then sometimes it also seems like her character's just going in circles. Being mad at Fitz, going back with Fitz. But yeah, I feel sorry for her at the same time because of all the things that she has to deal with and everything. Her dad trying to be a dad. That seems interesting. Melly has another moment with Andrew Nichols. If you know me, Melly's becoming one of my favorite characters. I like her. And I'm glad she's happy for once. Who cares about Mr. Fitzgerald over there, who is just rude to her all the time when he does not have to be? On a side note, I heard their kids are making a debut soon. I think in the next episode. That should be really interesting. I really want to see them. David finally tells Abby everything, which made me happy. Olivia meets with David, telling him to work with her to try to bring B613 down. Which, by the way, I don't know how she plans on doing that or going about that at all, but I'm glad she's trying. And then Cyrus tries to do a speech. Oh my god, poor Cyrus. Cyrus tries to do a speech, and he has a flashback of his time where he was dancing with James, and that was such a beautiful moment. Oh god, they looked so happy. And then he breaks down, like, in the middle of his speech, and he just starts crying. And it was just so sad. I totally almost started crying. I would have completely started probably bawling, but there were other people in the room when I was watching this, so. And then in the very end of the episode, we see what happened right after James was shot. We see that Jake sat there with James until he died because he didn't make it like a clean shot, like with the reporters, because he had to make it look like a carjacking. I mean, the fact that he sat there with James and talked to him like he actually cared, yeah, it means something, but at the same time, I just wish he didn't murder him in the first place. Okay, so that was the review. Basically, after this episode, I was just pissed out. I was just mad. Mad about James dying, mad about Jake not knowing how to actually do his job, although I guess that would be up to opinion. Mad that he thinks he can just bury 2 reporters like that. There has to be a better way of dealing with these things. There has to. So, that's all for this review. Tell me your thoughts on this episode in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my review, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because I upload new Scandal reviews every Saturday. And if you watch Pretty Little Liars, I upload new reviews of that every Thursday. Except right now because it's in between seasons. I will see you guys on Monday with a brand new movie review. Bye! Hey guys, so today I'm doing the YouTuber Confessions tag. The first question is, how many hours a week do you spend filming and editing? I upload videos 5 days a week to 2 different channels, so hold on. This calls for the calculator.